She's in my head again. She knows where I have been. I'm going down that road again. She's in my bed again. She marks her fingerprints in my skin. I breathe her perfume in, and it burns like heroin. And now she's in me, and I can't let her go, and my bones are caving in. And she stole my faith again. And I wish you well, oh, for the night, until you come again. She's in my veins again. She knows that I'll bleed her out before I wake. Exhale her oxygen, and she burns like heroin. And now she's in me, and I can't let her go, and my bones are caving in. Oh, and she stole my faith again. And I wish you well, oh, for the night, she's in my life again, but she won't ever win. And I wish you well, for the night, for the night. And my bones are caving in. Oh, and she stole my faith again. And I wish you well, for the night, for the night.
All right. Welcome, Liv Bec. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of your music. I've been listening to it nonstop this week.
Awesome.
Can you tell me a little bit about the cover song you played on piano?
So that cover song was called Heroin. It's by a band that I really love called Bad Flower. They're a little bit newer to the scene. I actually discovered them because I was dating a guy who was their guitar tech, and I was able to go see their shows all over the country, which was really, really awesome. And I got all my friends onto them, and now we're all obsessed. So,
Oh, great plug for them now.
yeah, there you go. Bad Flower.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been listening to music a lot. I love the best way I can describe your music is you have vulnerability, but you also have intensity. You seem to really have great ways of telling the story, but in a great aggressive way. Have you always liked that kind of music, like the pop rock theme? Is that something you grew up with?
I grew up around so much music. I can't ever nail it down to one genre.
Yeah.
But a big influence was, I guess, like early 2000s punk. I have two older sisters, and they were really into like The Used, AFI. And so I was like 8 years old singing AFI, and that's kind of where it started. I remember My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade came out, and I was so young at the time. Me and my little sister used to play like in our living room and pretend I was Gerard Way and like she was Bobby, the drummer. And like that was our play pretend. Like we didn't play house, we played MCR. So
my brother was obsessed with
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
And I always loved them. Gerard Way is just, his voice is insanity.
insane. Yeah. And his like lyrics, I remember like printing them out and studying them before I even knew I wanted to be like a singer songwriter. I remember printing out these lyrics and being like, "Fuck, does that mean?" Like, and really trying to decode them. And I think that influenced a lot of my writing. So I think I listened to everything, but like that kind of era of rock was very big influence on my music, I think.
Yeah, I could definitely hear that. And like The Used, I got to see AFI at the Meadowlands years and years ago. And they're just another one. Like his voice is wild.
Powerhouse, yeah.
And they just had power.
Yeah.
His voice is just all power, all attitude.
And the lyrics are so dark.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed. Like they have such a dramatic way of writing like darkness and rage and things like that, which I think translated into a lot of my style, I would say.
Yeah, like a theatrical thing.
Yeah. We always say like cinematic or theatrical.
Yeah.
When we're describing, and that's why I love Bad Flower as well.
Yeah.
They kind of have that theatrical thing to them.
I'm definitely going to check them out now.
Yeah.
That's
You
good.
should.
That's going to be good. I wanted to go and listen to your song "Hungry" if we can.
Yeah.
I love the surprise in this.
I'll leave the kitchen light on in case you come back home and you start peeking through my window and see me dancing on my own. You don't know me like you used to.
So good.
Thanks.
I love the harmony there.
Same girl since you left. It's now my song beats on the radio.
This is a very big transition for
Yeah.
us, genre-wise.
Yeah.
One that's in my head.
I'm here for it. It's good. The build on it's great.
Cause I was bigger than you.
There's a surprise.
That's the surprise.
Some of which was
I like songs like that where there's different parts.
Yeah. It's like two different genres.
Yeah, yeah.
The verse is one genre and the chorus is another.
Tell me about
That's
"Hungry."
the goal.
You wrote the song. Are you?
Yeah.
Do you have any co-writers? You do it all yourself?
So I wrote the song myself. I had that piano boo boo for years and years. I remember being in LA in 2019, and I had kind of collaborated with a few of these artists through the Project Matters, which is a nonprofit organization I work with. And
Cool.
I played this song for them, and they put their own beat to it, but it was very funky. And I remember being like, it sounds like a funk beat, but I don't think it is. I think it's scary. Like I think it's supposed to be like a scary psycho beat. And kind of went on. I remember being in Denver actually to see Bad Flower and finding a piano and playing that there too. Like I've had this thing forever. And eventually a breakup, of course, the catharsis
Yeah.
happened. And that's when that rage kind of came out.
Yeah.
And I put together the verses. I remember being so scared to bring it to my band because it was like weird. It was very like non-conventional. I was like, just hear me out. Then we're gonna like rock. And they're like, okay. But we went with it, and it ended up being like one of our favorites to play. And it's interesting because I've had so many people say their 2 cents about this song, about like how it could be better. I was with someone that I know of that's like a really famous TikToker, has found a lot of success there with his music, and he was like, I think you should make the build faster. Like no one wants to wait that long
stop.
for the hit to come. And I was like, I think that's the point. I think it's supposed to be like almost tension rising, and then it hits you out of nowhere. So
nonsense.
we love how the song came out, and yeah, it's one of our favorites to play. And I think it was huge in the genre transition. Like I was screaming on this song. I had never done anything like that.
Yeah.
We were like, let's do it, let's try it. And it ended up really capturing our new direction that we want to go in.
I could see this being a great live song.
Thank you.
Like
yeah.
it'll get people.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, get people going,
Play
get
that.
your frustrations out.
Yeah, of course.
This episode of That's Entertainment is brought to you by Loom. Loom is a water-infused juice drink that is perfect for any age or occasion. They have a wide array of flavors. This is my favorite one. It's called Dark Cherry, and it's only 25 calories in each bottle. Check them out at drinkloom.com. Use the promo code That's Entertainment to get 15% off your first order. So you say you write everything yourself. Mm-hmm. When did you start writing? When did that begin?
Oh gosh, I was probably like 9 or 10 when I really started writing. When I got a piano and started writing. But I had been, when I was little, making up songs. I remember like writing really cutesy little songs and showing them to my sisters. And they were kind of like, great, it's really cool. And then again, that kind of rock revolution happened in the early 2000s. And that, I think, really got me into writing darker stuff that I was like bringing this to my family. And they're like, are you good? Like, you're like 10 years
wrong.
old. Yeah, relax. And yeah, it just went from there. And honestly, Taylor Swift had a huge influence on my writing, like in my teenage years. I think a lot of like female musicians
So many
will say
people.
that. Yeah, because she just has a way of, her poetry is crazy. So that opened up. And I remember that's how I found out what a chorus and a bridge was, by like studying Taylor Swift songs. I didn't know that. I was all self-taught, even the piano. So I remember being like, oh, the chorus repeats. Like, okay, I understand. Oh, the bridge is the part that's a little different from the rest of the song. So I figured all of that out just by, I'm telling you, printing out sheets of lyrics was like my thing when I was little. My mom hated that I wasted so much paper. But and highlighting and trying to understand like the metaphors and stuff. Something that is huge is I was diagnosed with RA when I was 7, rheumatoid arthritis. So I had a big period where I couldn't walk. I couldn't like run outside. I couldn't play. So a lot of that went into how I kept myself busy. And it was through music, through like art and painting and things like that, until I got on some medication. They figured out what I had. So I was like good to go in my teenage years pretty much. But that, like, I'm always thankful for that, low key.
Oh, of course.
Because it made me like sit and study these lyrics and listen to music and like kind of hone my craft in a way, even at such a young age. So
yeah, I mean, especially when you're dealing with something you don't know what's happening.
Right,
You can't do what other kids are doing. You're like, what's wrong with me?
frustrating, yeah.
It's a lot of frustration. I can only imagine. I'm glad they figured that out.
yeah,
Thank God.
absolutely.
And was piano the same time, like around 10, you were fiddling around
Yeah,
with
so
it?
I was fiddling, and then unfortunately I lost the ability to move my hands at a younger age. And as soon as we got on a medication, a lot of it, the damage was done, but a lot of the aggression of the disease kind of lifted up a little bit. So I was able to then get back into it. And I remember my rheumatologist saying to me, don't ever stop playing piano, because that is what's exercising your hands. Don't ever stop doing that, because the second you stop, it's going to be really hard to start again. So I just made sure I never did stop.
That makes the most sense. I mean, not only just for your hands, but probably for your psyche.
Yeah, of course.
Just
of
to
course.
keep your mind busy,
Keep it
not worry
busy,
about it.
Yeah, keep it creative, I think. Yeah.
And I love how in the beginning you were talking about how that piano part for Hungry didn't have a home.
No, it
Isn't
didn't.
that the best feeling?
It is.
When you finally have this piece of music. I'm like, I've been playing this chord
It's like
progression.
puzzle pieces come together. You're like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
There's no better feeling than
No,
that.
it's awesome.
And then,
It's awesome.
oh, you have a home. You're done.
And as soon as that happens, I feel like a lot of the song writes itself too.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, now I understand what's supposed to happen.
Yeah. And that's the best, when something just comes quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't care what you say. I've been writing songs for 20 something years. when it comes quickly, it's better.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
100%.
When you're like, I am struggling
When you have
so
to
hard.
dig for the lyrics and the melody, yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah.
And that's where my band comes in. And I'm like, I need a crazy melody. And my guitar player, James Martirana, he's like pitch perfect, can play any instrument. He's so talented, can sing, can play guitar. I'm like, I need a really creepy melody. And he's very analytical. So he's like, I don't know what that means. Like minor chords? I'm like, yes, give me some minor chords. And
Something haunting.
yeah, exactly. And he comes up with it. So that's how we've written a lot of our more recent songs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now I would like to just listen to your song Woman real quick.
Yeah.
He had me at hello and then again at fuck the system. Won't listen to a word I say. I'm from the generation where the boys are girls and girls are boys and they all fuck each other. I ain't got time to talk right now. Got dinner with your mother. For someone who don't like gossip, you got a lot to say. Like wear more clothes and split the bill. You're coming on with me. And when we're walking out the bar, they whisper to each other. Say what's his name is cellophane, but woman is the other.
The wordplay in the beginning of the song is just great.
Thank you.
Like the fast pace, just ripping and riffing, and then it has a heavy riff to go into the next section. It's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, Cranston Dean actually is someone who quoted these lyrics to me at one point. I met with him and he was like, who writes that? That's amazing.
Yeah.
And he gassed me up so much. I was like, thank you. Oh my God.
No, it's great lyrics.
Yeah,
it really
thank
is.
you, thank you.
It's painting a picture. It's letting people know like what's going on in your mind. And I'm sorry, I always liked it better when lyrics have a lot to them.
Yeah.
Like, I love you, you're the best, I can't wait to see you again.
Right.
I want a story.
I want specifics.
Yeah, tell me what's going on
Right.
inside here.
Right.
Because that's what makes you learn who the artist is.
Right.
It really
I
is.
agree. I agree.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I wanted to kind of talk about where you came from originally, where you from, how did that, where did you move from? Were you from this area originally?
Yeah, so I am from New Jersey. I moved to Brick when I was very young, like 3. And we've been in Ocean County ever since. My father is actually from Cuba,
Okay.
and he escaped, I would say, from there when he was a kid and lived in Elizabeth for a long time. Met my mom there, and then they moved to the shore area. I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
So we're a family with 4 girls. So there's always been chaos and loudness and craziness in my house. So I'm a very loud, some would say obnoxious. You know, I always say what I'm thinking. I'm very straightforward. I'm very bold. And I think me and all my sisters are like that. And we've always been like that. Because not only are we Hispanic, but we're women as well. And so I was the middle child of 4 girls. I was one of the 2 middle children. So I made sure my voice was always going to be heard. We all did. That's why it's so loud in our house to this day. But I think that had a lot of influence on who I am and how I write things. And there's a lot of that rage and needing to be heard. I think that shows up in my music too.
Oh, definitely. My great grandfather's from Cuba.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro.
And I'm the middle child. So
Oh my God.
I understand where you're going.
Let's go.
It's just no one's listening.
No one's
Just
listening.
listen
You
to
got to
me.
be louder.
I'm right. Just listen
Exactly.
to me.
We're the loudest and the biggest voice of reason, I would say. I was right this whole time.
I can't tell you how many times I've tried to keep the family.
Yes.
All right, stop fighting here
The
and
mediator,
there.
yeah.
Oh my God.
100%.
I was looking up a quick quote that I heard about you, and it's kind of sums up you perfectly. Music like a breakup text and a Molotov cocktail.
Yes.
That's great. I saw that on your Facebook, and
Thanks.
that seems like the direction you're going. You're very honest. You have, like you said, an opinion, and you're telling people exactly who you are, unapologetically, and it's loud. And
Yeah.
I don't really hear much rock music with female vocalists that much. I mean,
Yeah.
not in this area.
It's hard. It's hard. I think it's hard to get women to yell. And I think it's hard to mix women who are rock singers vocally.
Yeah.
I've come across a lot of producers that were just not. They just weren't giving the right amount of oomph with the vocals. It's either they're a little lower. They're afraid to make it a little higher. Yeah, I think that there's a severe lack of that, and I think there's also a little bit of we don't want a female singer. We want a male singer, or we want to present this way when we don't want a girl in our band type of thing. I think there's a lot of that too. Underlying, I would say.
Yeah, I never quite understood that.
Yeah.
I mean, the female voice can do a lot more.
I
than
agree.
The male voice is just the way it is. And it's really translate with your song. I came across in your Spotify this cover. It's a Billie Eilish song, right? Bury a Friend. Can we listen to that real fast?
Exactly, you're paying is the amount, cleaning you out, my satisfactory. Today I'm thinking about the things that are deadly. The way I'm drinking you down, like I wanna drown, like I wanna end me. Step on the glass, staple your tongue, bury a friend, try to wake up. Cannibal class, killing the sun, bury a friend. I wanna end it.
This is a great cover, great performance.
Thank you.
And this is a compilation album. I believe I saw it was all female singers.
Yes.
Well, how did that project start for you?
So they reached out to us. It was for Women's Month in
Okay.
March, I believe. I think this year. And it was Shore Records, Asbury Park.
Okay.
And they were doing this compilation album, and they said, just pick a song by a female singer you really like. And a lot of people were doing like classic stuff, and I loved that. But I was like, there's so many amazing pop singers in this generation right now that we're living in, and I would love to do something by one of them. We had done this song for a Halloween show last year and the year before that, I think, and people always loved it, so we were like, let's do it. And this is very similar to Hungry in the way that like it starts off and it almost sounds kind of jazzy, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
is this? And then we bring in like that raging guitar, and I think that's really what solidified it for us. We were like, this is cool, we should do this.
It's a perfect Halloween song.
Thank you. Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, with the guitar parts going with your vocal. Yeah, you killed the cover.
Thank you.
Is Billie Eilish an artist you really relate to? Do you like her music a lot?
I like her music. I'm not like I haven't dove in very much, but I love her voice. I think her writing's fantastic. The production is amazing. She is someone that I aspire to be similar to, I guess, in this industry, because she calls a lot of her own shots. I think that's very rare for like record companies to let an artist kind of take the reins. And I think that she has shown that she does, and she does it very well. And I think she represents freedom for a lot of musicians, and that's definitely a goal, I think.
Yeah, the one thing I've noticed, I mean, she's been around a while. She started when she was like 12 or something.
Right.
The one thing I've noticed about her, like you said, does whatever she wants, wear whatever she wants, says whatever she wants, but she's very eclectic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like when she did I remember she did What Was I Made For live, and that, whatever, it might have been the Oscars, I'm not sure. It was just her voice. It was just Phineas, and it was perfect.
Cried my eyes out.
Has so much control vocally, and she can do anything she wants.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what I think is why you last. If you have if you can back up what you're saying with talent,
Right.
And you don't have to be the best singer in the world, but if you're able to produce something great, it just goes a long way.
Right.
And kudos to that cover. It's a really really good version.
Thanks.
This episode of That's Entertainment is brought to you by Shore Sips, a vodka-infused water drink that uses real fruit juice, only has 1 gram of sugar, and 90 calories in each can. Say bye-bye to bubbles and hello to Shore Sips. Visit them at shoresips.com. Now we're actually going to transition over to your music videos.
Cool.
We're going to listen and watch a few of them.
Ooh.
The first one's going to be Easy by Liv Bec.
This was so much fun to do.
Oh, I can imagine. This must have been a good day.
This was an awesome day.
I like that t-shirt on you, with the blue jeans, bar cap, cool girl format. I need a woman that's chill, pretty to look at, never gonna bite that. I'm on the road again and I'm finding something strange. I don't think he wants my heart, I think he wants a piece of cake. He wants me easy, easy, like Sunday morning, easy little lover girl with no need to complain. Easy, easy, he needs me to behave. Cross my heart.
Yeah, this is great. See, it must have been a fun day.
This was so fun.
Where did you film this?
This was in Newark in like a kind of a warehouse for rent for photo shoots and videos and things like that. And you know, I'm from up north, so it was interesting taking my whole band there, and we kind of like looked around. I was like, oh yeah, I know this street. But it was so much fun because something about me and my band is we're really close as friends. Like I think I would go as far as saying they're my only friends. So you spend a lot of time with your band. But and I had our manager Jill and my friend Alexa, who was taking photos at the time. I was like, you want to be in it? She's like, sure. So we got all this stuff together. It was a lot of work. But again, it was so fun. It was so much
Was
fun.
it a long day?
Yeah. It was maybe like 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But it was a lot. And then this was filmed by Savannah Byer, her name is.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Savannah Byer.
She knew exactly what we wanted. Very straightforward, very funny almost, kind of quirky.
I like the breakdown here.
Thank you.
Who's your guitarist name again?
James Martirana.
Yeah, he's got a great tone. I like it.
Yeah, he's great. And my drummer is Evan Alfano. He's only 19 years old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So who came up with, like, who storyboarded this? Was this in your brain, your idea?
Actually, no, this was... I usually have a lot of ideas for my music videos, and this was so hard. I had no idea where to even start with this song. I ended up asking my friend Tia DeMartino. She is kind of like a filmmaker. Her and her husband do it together. So I was like, "Do you have any ideas for like what I should make this?" And she was like, "I'm seeing like a nasty teacher."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god!" So we ran with that. I took that whiteboard from my day job. Like we went there at 7:00 at night and we stole this whiteboard with loose permission, of course. And,
what is your day job? I'm sorry.
I'm in marketing for
Okay.
healthcare.
Okay.
Yeah, so social media and things like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I went into my office and I took this whiteboard and we used it and we never gave it back because it's permanent marker. So, but that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're probably not going to want it back now.
I remember at the end they were like, "Just go crazy. Like, don't worry about being pretty. Just be insane." I was like,
No, you got to go for it.
Yeah, you just gotta
go for it. That's great. That's a nice note at the end.
"Thank you." Didn't know I could hit that till I just. James is like, "You got it." I was like, "All right, I'm try."
You don't know till you try.
Yeah, and I was like, "Whoa."
I saw that you recently played the Asbury Lanes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was in May, I think.
Yeah, May. Okay,
Yeah.
That's what I saw. How was the show?
It was amazing. Oh my god, it was so much fun, and it was great because we had just released Easy, and people loved it. I wasn't expecting such a strong, reaction to Easy. I think because it's just catchier, and more like poppy. So people came, and that song specifically, they were singing it with me, like every single word. And I had never experienced anything like that. I was like, that is crazy. It's such a good feeling. And we sold shirts. We had like Easy t-shirts for our new merch, sold out that night. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like playing there at the Lights?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good venue.
Yeah. That's what I was asking other guests. Like, where's a place you just love to play?
I would say the Lanes. I would say, like, out of all the Asbury venues, I'm most comfortable there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can bowl after. It's fun.
Yeah, exactly. You could bowl before and after. And then they have the diner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
That helps after a few drinks, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Can we switch over to telephone? Music video telephone? This definitely gives me some haunting vibes.
Yeah, this was actually one of the ones I said, James, I need a haunting riff.
Yeah.
And he came up with this.
Yeah. Definitely gives me like a Pennywise vibe. It's coming.
I like that. This was also such a fun day. These are just all my friends and family friends and things like that.
It's a great place to shoot. I love the colors in the back on the shed, and it looks like a beautiful day.
Thanks. Yeah, it was awesome.
And he's shooting in slow mo too, right?
Yeah.
That's Judas.
That's Judas. Glad you got that.
I read. I can read a
you
little.
Read up on it?
I barely can read, but I can read.
Gotcha. This is my actual backyard too.
Oh, this is your house?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's my family's home.
Perfect.
Painted that shed during COVID.
How did they get that shot? Were they in a tree?
I have a deck.
Oh, okay.
And they were on one of the 2 decks that we have.
Yeah. Great song.
Thank you.
Was this another long day?
Yeah, it was good. It was actually Memorial Day weekend too.
Oh.
So we ended up like partying really hard afterwards.
I'm sure.
Great. It was great.
No better way to celebrate the
It was
music
like a
video
fake
being
party and then real party later. It was awesome.
And who filmed this one?
His name's Lorenzo. He goes by Grosworld. I met him through Emerson Wolf actually.
Okay.
And I'm actually using him again on a music video this weekend because he blew us away. Like, but by far best videographer I've
Oh, this is
ever
great
worked with.
production.
Yeah,
Great
fantastic.
production.
He knew exactly what we were going for.
Yeah. That's funny. Our guest before you used him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he's-
Kirsten Blue
yeah,
used
yeah.
him.
So he's blowing up, and rightfully so. He's fantastic.
Yeah. So I asked other guests this as well. Like when you're basically do-it-yourself artist, DIY, and you're just trying to come up with an idea, how fulfilling does it feel when it's done? When you're like, oh, we actually made the music video. No one else did it for us. We did it ourselves. How'd that feel?
So I might have a unique answer here. It is fulfilling in the way that you created something and it's put together, but you're also so burnt out.
Oh, yeah.
And something about the music industry this day and age is you're on to the next thing already.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to process your wins, I think, as a small artist because it's just about pumping out the next thing, pumping out the next video or the next song. So it's a big relief when it's done.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Especially because there's so many stars that have to align for things like this to happen. And it's exhausting.
Yeah.
I think it's really exhausting on a small artist. And it's exciting to go into the next project. But after this, distinctly, I remember being burnt out.
Like, I'm never doing a music video
I think we released,
again.
no, literally, I think we released Telephone and I went on vacation to Costa Rica. I was like, and I just didn't touch music for like a whole 2 weeks. I was like, I'm not doing it.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, it was good. It was great. Much needed. We actually have chickens, a chicken coop in my backyard. And we tried to get a shot of one on the table, but she would not behave. We were like, oh, that would have been so cool. But, so you'll see like bird food on the table if you see it really
that's
close.
why that was there? Like, we tried.
Yeah.
Well, when you're talking about like wins, your next video, I'm being completely honest with you. I'm not blowing smoke or anything. It got me choked up. Like the
Oh, Eris, you're talking about.
Eris. I was
Thank
like,
you.
wow, it's very powerful.
you.
It's a
Thank you.
powerful piece. I just want to ask you, like, the art of performance. Can you elaborate on that exactly?
Yeah, so my producer, he's Ronaldo Diaz, or Mixed by Ray is what he goes by. And he came up with this project called Art of the Performance. And he wanted live performances,
Okay.
excuse me, of artists playing their songs, of the raw, real thing up close. And this is very small. He's kind of just starting out. I think he just started this year. And he came to us and said, I want to do one with you. And we were like, we're in, but we want to make it a little different. Like, I don't know if I just want to sing to the camera. Let's kind of put a smaller story behind it so that we can stand out a little bit, because that's what this is all about, is you have to stand out. So he kind of came up with the idea of being tied to a stake and
Spoiler alert.
emulating, yeah, sorry, a witch being burned at the stake. And I don't even think he connected it with the song, because at that point he didn't hear the song yet.
Yeah.
And then once he said that, we were like trying to figure out which song to do. And we picked this one. This
Yeah.
is a song that we never released anywhere else. We just had for us, me and
Oh, so this isn't even on streaming platforms
No,
yet?
no.
Oh, you got to do that.
yeah. So that's the next step. But James Martorena came up with this riff and brought it to me and said, I think this is very Liv Bec. Will you write something? And this was years ago. And it was the first song him and I actually co-wrote together. So
Okay.
these lyrics just kind of came out. I had to do a little digging, and then once I got there, it was gold. So
Yeah.
everything came together really easy, and it's such a emotional, vulnerable song for me. And I think that's another reason, because our branding is very loud, very aggressive, very
Yeah.
ragey, and this is like a different kind of rage.
Yeah.
This is very inner, quiet, small rage. And,
Yeah.
and so it was kind of hard to release it, but I'm happy we did. The feedback's amazing.
I'm happy you did. I mean, just so we'll play the video now, but once it started, I immediately was like, oh, they're going to burn her at the stake.
Yeah.
And but just your performance in it, not just the singing, the acting, it, because I got daughters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't want anyone to be treated mistreated or
Right.
abused.
Right.
And I felt a lot of that in
Yeah.
this, and it got me a little.
Got you
It
choked up.
hit me here, and it's kudos to you, because
Thank you.
it's a beautiful
Thank you.
performance, not just singing, but just the whole video.
Thank you.
How it kind of just keeps pulling back
Yeah.
until it's one wide shot. It's really good.
Thanks.
And now it's too late to say sorry.
Yeah, I was in a very dark place when I wrote this,
Chaos
but
is
that's what helps.
I mean, I
can
can
tell.
tell. That's a flag, right? Red
Yeah.
flag right there.
Oh yeah.
pieces.
But you need that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to show them everything.
Oh, who was I? Who was I before you? And oh, who am I? Who am I today? And how much of me is your stay? Ooh, I lost myself in the spot of you.
Because as much as I love your pop rock roots that you're transitioning into, you need this too.
Yeah,
You just have to,
absolutely.
because it just shows the whole scope of a person's humanity.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you.
So I could get smoke in my eye.
And the performance sounds great.
Thank you.
Like really.
Thank you. It was hard to do. We only had a few shots because it's live,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But
But it sounds pre-recorded. It sounds really, really
thank
good.
you.
And do you see what you did to me?
Not to compare you to other artists. That's like one of my favorite artists ever was Alanis Morissette.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's what I always loved about her. She was so aggressive, and then she would just put out a song like "Thank You," and
Yeah.
and it's like, whoa,
It's like, oh God.
you don't see that coming.
Right.
or like Mary Jane, the song she did. Like it's like the scope of people.
The like vulnerability side of it
Yeah.
is interesting to see.
How was that? So how many takes did they have to dump the water
They
on
didn't. This is the first take.
Oh, okay.
So many things went wrong. The cap was on at one point, so she couldn't. It didn't come out. I forgot to tell you about the cap. And she got it a little on me the first time, and that wasn't the take. So we were happy I didn't get that like drenched yet.
Yeah.
And then this was the last one of the day, and we were like, all right, we just got to send it. We just got to do it. Just dump it.
That's great.
We left that stake there and the twigs and the rope. So it was a great little Halloween decoration.
For the next effigy.
Yeah, for the next whoever to stumble upon it and get scared.
Hopefully it wasn't cold water.
No. It
would
did
just be
smell like
insult.
gasoline though.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because
I
the
didn't
container
even think about
smelled
that.
like gasoline. Yeah. So
Oh, that's not fun.
no, it wasn't fun, but it was all right. We cleaned the crap out of it. Still smelled. You really can't get rid of that smell though.
No. So I wanted to quickly transition to something we always talk about, which is Desert Island Records. I ask every artist that comes on the show, what is one song or one group of songs record that is just in your DNA? You can't live without it. If you had no other way to hear music and you only got this one vinyl or it's in your headphones, what's your Desert Island record?
This is so hard.
I know. We've had to pause the show a few
Yeah,
times.
sure, for people to. I used to say it was a Kings of Leon album, but I think as I got older, there's this album that I've listened to my whole life and I've never gotten sick of, and it's by the Temper Trap. And you might know their song "Sweet Disposition" is like their most popular song.
Oh yeah.
But that song is actually off of an album called Conditions. If I'm not mistaken, every single song is in the same key, which is so interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
But they're all so different. And it's very dark. It's very creepy, but they also have a song like Fader that's really upbeat and fun and like almost like summertime fun. And I think I would choose that because it has so many different elements to it. There's like 2 fully instrumental songs where they don't even sing on it. And then there's one really, really dark song called Resurrection. And that song has like been my favorite for a long time. And then obviously Sweet Disposition's very, very popular, very fun song. So I think I would choose that.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, what was the Kings album? Because I'm a huge Kings.
Oh,
of
it was
Leon fan.
Because of the Times? Yeah. That's a good one.
So
this is a hard question
So
between
good.
those 2 albums.
It's hard to pick.
Yeah, it really is.
I took my wife to see Zach Bryan this summer.
Oh, okay, with them.
Yeah, and Kings
Nice.
were the open. Kings of Leon were an opening band.
That's crazy.
And it blew me. I was like, Caleb is one of the best. I don't care what anyone says. He's one of the best rock singers
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, yeah.
His voice is
It's so unique.
otherworldly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a unique voice.
Yes, it is. It's like
You know exactly who's singing.
it's like a whine and a. I can't
And
even
a
explain
tang,
it. Yeah,
this twang to it.
yeah, because he's Southern.
Yeah.
And I watched their whole set, and I'm like, he played Cold Desert.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, that is such a beautiful song.
It
and
is.
nobody gave a shit.
Right.
And I'm like, nobody.
And I think he knows that, Caleb.
Yeah.
Have you seen their documentary?
Oh, Talahina
Yes.
Skies?
Yeah. So he even says that. He's like, the record companies come here and tell me what song is our pop song. It's
Yeah.
our popular song.
They don't have a
And-
say in it.
Yeah, they don't have a say in that. And that's like, sucks to hear.
Yeah.
Because there's so many great songs on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, at the end of their show, they played Sex on Fire.
Of course,
Everyone
yeah.
went berserk.
Of course.
And,
Which is a great song.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I'm not knocking Kings. They're a great live band.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as Zach Bryan came on, that energy level for Sex on Fire was every single song
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he did.
Of course.
And I'm like, man, they all sound the same.
Yeah.
No, not knocking
No,
Zach
I
Bryan.
understand, I
But
understand.
like all the songs sound pretty much the same to me.
Right.
But they love him. And my wife's obsessed with Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
She loves him.
No, I like Zach Bryan's songwriting
Yeah.
a lot. I agree. It's very similar, but that's kind of how this generation of music is. It's like, they like this, so let's do it again. They
And
like
again.
this, so let's do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no like, all right, we're going to try this genre of
Something
music.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. But so for my Desert Island record, I was actually listening to it all day yesterday. In my humble opinion, this is the greatest movie soundtrack of all time, Pulp Fiction. I've watched this movie probably 30 or 40 times.
Classic.
Yeah, and all the music on it's kind of like I said in here, like like the Miserlou song with Dick Dale. When that guitar surf riff comes in, it instantaneously brings me to that scene in the movie.
Right.
And to me, this is the perfect album compilation. I know it's not. People always like say, "Oh, but Quentin didn't write music; he just picked songs for other people." I'm like, I don't.
No,
care.
but there's a special skill to picking songs for a movie.
I know.
It's a really special skill to make it like notorious.
Yeah.
Like Twilight is like a great example.
Yeah.
How horrible is that movie? But like people love that movie. I love that movie, and I can honestly say, "Oh, this sucks," but I love it. But the soundtrack, notorious.
Well, that helped break Muse. That made Muse even bigger than they were.
Exactly.
Because the Supermassive Black Hole was on this when they're playing bass.
Yeah.
I rewatched that with my wife. And
It's
I'm
so
like,
fun.
I'm like, how'd they get this made?
It was great for its time.
Yeah, they're
It was
hopping
like-
around in
yeah.
a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Like animals. I'm like, this isn't vampires. They're twinkling in the sun.
Yeah. It's amazing.
But hey,
I
everyone's-
eat it up. I can't say anything. I eat it up. I'm like, this is so bad. It's good.
Yeah. Well, everyone's got their opinion.
Yeah.
So Liv Bec, I can't thank you enough for being on the show. Please let everyone know where they can find your music. What's your
Yes.
handle and all that stuff?
So my handle is usually it's Liv Bec. Bec is spelled B-E-C. There's no K, like that guy. Bec. And you can find me on Instagram, and you can find my band members there as well. They do their own solo stuff too, so I always like to shout them out. Instagram and TikTok as well. It's Liv Bec.
Awesome. So Liv, you're going to perform an original song here on piano. What is the song? Tell me about it. What was your inspiration for it, and how did it come to be?
Yeah. So the song I'm going to be performing is called Odds. I wrote it when I was maybe 17 or 18. And it's such a fun chord progression to play. And it was like very different for me at the time. I was following very basic chord progressions, and you'll hear I brought in a single chord that's like not supposed to be there, but I remember it being like kind of spooky, and I liked it. It's inspired by a few different songs. Black by Pearl Jam was one of them. And I think that I brought a lot of that darkness into it once again.
Well,
That's the thing, I guess. The
darkness is good.
Yeah. But it's very sad as well. It's a very sad song. It's about being scared to really dumb it down, being scared to be in a relationship, but taking the chance anyway. So it's like about like strength. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. It
I
was a
love
lot
your
of fun.
music, and I can't wait to hear more.
Thanks.
All right.
This is fun.
Thank you, everybody.
Maybe I don't like the chase. If we're moving at this pace, but I put my fear away, 'cause I won't take the pain of someone calling you their own. So I'll make you home. Baby, shut the bedroom door. Let's dance across these creaky floors. I know it's miles away, beside the fireplace. I know the garden's overgrown, but we'll make it home. I'll make you home. These four walls against all odds. I found my home. I found my love, and I'll make you home, and I'll make